The product we're going to be talking about today is the Wanderbrush. So what is it? Which brand are we marketing it under, and what is their goal? So it's a brush that combines the paste, the toothpaste, the brush, and the case all into one product. We'll be marketing the Wanderbrush under the brand Oral-B. Oral-B is internationally respected for dental hygiene products and has positioned itself as both an innovating and leading brand in the industry. And the company's goal with the Wanderbrush is to allow its customers to enjoy the confidence of having clean teeth wherever and whenever.
For the pestle analysis, we identified that the important factors were reliant on the political and economic factors, which cater to both inbound and outbound tourism. These included relying on a stable political landscape both within and outside of Australia. The economic performance, such as unemployment rates, exchange rates, and interest rates, all of which impact Australia's tourism. There are other factors which we have reviewed that account for our target market. These include socio-cultural factors such as Australia becoming an increasingly attractive tourist destination both domestically and internationally, as well as the increased awareness for dental hygiene in young Australians. Also, because of the increasing environmental awareness among young Australians, the Wanderbrush will eliminate the need of carrying excessive disposable toiletries, including technological innovations such as having a modular self-drying design. Lastly, we must take into account legal factors such as not infringing any patents.
Okay, so through the competitor analysis, it is evident that there are a number of competitors in the oral care market. These larger competitors such as Colgate, Maclean's, and Radius can be classified as indirect competitors due to their travel product ranges showing dissimilarities in comparison to Oral-B's Wanderbrush. Colgate maintains a large foothold on the market with an estimated 60% market share within Australia and the number one manual toothbrush seller worldwide, whereas Maclean's generates a small fraction of revenue and an estimated market share in Australia of 18%, largely attributed to their toothpaste sales. Finally, Radius withholds a minuscule market share within Australia, being primarily based in America, but are still labelled a competitor due to their effective travel products and international sale through worldwide online retailers. Through in-depth research, Colgate has been identified as the leading competitor in the market. Financially, they're the largest company and provide the largest product range. Colgate uses a competitive pricing policy ranging from their price points in comparison to other market competitors, charging additional premiums for specialty products. Their distribution networks are very efficient, selling to a wider market of approximately 200 different countries. Promotionally, Colgate uses a range of mediums, including TV commercials, social media, billboards, and signs to advertise their brand, additionally possessing primary supermarket shelving and lighting in the cosmetics aisle to capture the consumer's attention, whereas Radius markets a product range more comparable to the Wanderbrush. Their pricing strategy of choice is generally pricing at a premium, portraying their products as finer, more luxurious items. Radius's distribution network is primarily focused within America, but uses worldwide online retailers to maintain a wider market reach. Promotionally speaking, Radius market their brand heavily through their sustainability and eco-friendly focused business model on their website to attract new consumers through their unique company priorities. Comparatively speaking, Oral-B has a large competitive edge over their competitors. In relation to Colgate, Oral-B's Wanderbrush is a travel-focused product, which Colgate lack. Colgate has a travel essentials pack, which isn't as efficient and contains smaller travel pieces that are not as durable or convenient. Whereas in comparison to Radius, the Wanderbrush is a cheaper, more accessible, and more recognisable item in the market for Australian consumers. The Wanderbrush comparatively has more additional features in comparison to the Radius Tour travel brush.
For the SWOT analysis, we were able to identify numerous points for each section. These include for strengths that Oral-B is a well-known dental hygiene brand. This revolves around being an established manufacturer whose reputation to its customers in Australia is good and consistent. Other strengths also include having tangible assets and a numerous amount of intangible assets, as well as having a large market share. For weaknesses, the brand is not known for offering travelling products, which makes it hard as there is no previous customer loyalty with products like the Wanderbrush. Also, as this is a travel product, the travel industry is a heavy contributor in sales and promotion. As for opportunities, the product being unique allows an eye-catching image and intrigues new customers. There is also an emerging need for travelling products. In 2018, there was approximately 8.5 million tourists visiting Australia, and this is expected to rapidly grow to 15 million travellers by 2026 to 2027, according to Tourism Research Australia. Having a product that will target all travellers will also show the opportunity for airline partnerships. The product offering is to a niche market, which allows for the opportunity for brand loyalty and a less competitive market. For threats, competing brands such as Colgate may also release a similar product, taking away a majority of customers. Colgate is also a brand which tend to have lower prices on the market. Another threat is potential travelling limits, for example, global pandemics and economic uncertainties.
So, objectives are essential for Wanderbrush to have a successful launch. So the first one is achieving 1,000 new customers in a database by January 2021. This is really important just because our product is unique for the market, as well for us to measure how it goes in the market. The next one is to earn $300,000 in revenue, and that's a significant number just because of our break-even point, which is to sell 5,042 units. We also want to maximize our profitability, and we will do that by every 6 months, making sure that our cost is as low as possible. Increasing awareness and reach 30% of our target market by January 2021 is also important, just because we want to make sure we're actually reaching our target market. We also want to increase 10% new customer for Oral-B by April 2021. This is important to make sure that our product contributes and as well give profitability to Oral-B. So our target market is young travellers aged between 18 and 35 years old. They're on a gap year. Often it could be before, during, or after university. They are tourists travelling around to different destinations. It could be locally or international. Increasing in outbound and inbound tourists in Australia makes this target market a really good one for our product, especially as they often going with light packing, and because our product is so little, it's really easy for them to put it in the bag and without even breaking. A secondary target market could be hikers, campers, or even frequent traveling for example, business. This is for people who don't have the time or space.
The Oral-B brand is positioned as a brand of dental hygiene products positioned in the middle to higher tier of dental products. The company has maintained a need-based role such as plaque replacement and meeting restricted points in the mouth, which is seen to develop new innovative products. By seeking to introduce new products to the market, it will grab the attention of their target market and satisfy new customers. There are a range of features which the Wanderbrush has that sets it apart from its competitors, like Colgate's Travel Brush. However, we will talk about this in more detail when Orlando is speaking about the product. Waste on toothbrushes within Australia amounts to about 1,000 tonnes each year. With the reusable heads that can be attached to the Wanderbrush, less waste will be produced, and it can be a travelling alternative to people who use disposable toothbrushes commonly found in hotel rooms and on planes.
We're going to talk a little bit more detail about the product itself now. So it's, like I said before, it's a brush, a paste, and a case all in one. So extremely practical. This product differs from its competitors as it allows the users to brush their teeth anywhere, whether it be work, going out, camping, or travelling around the world. The hygiene of this product is also superior as it has an antimicrobial case as well as antimicrobial bristles. And the clip on the lid allows for constant airflow on the brush, preventing the formation of mold and any bacteria. Furthermore, our target market will find it appealing as the age group of 18 to 35 tend to have a fun and adventurous lifestyle. According to Tourism Research Australia, there were over 417.9 million overnight stays recorded in Australia in 2019. So it's obvious that packing your cosmetics or toiletries bag is very common and frequent. So instead of having the case, the brush, and the paste separately, and having that bulky items in there, is just way more practical to have that one product that combines all three. Also, there's enough space in the toothbrush to allow 4 days of toothpaste brushing morning and night, obviously, and It's also practical for our target market as it will be available in all convenience stores and supermarkets, which Ben will talk about more later on. So moving on to our price now, we're going to be selling the Wanderbrush at $9.95 Australian dollars. And we chose to use an odd even pricing strategy, which allows us to create the illusion that our product is cheaper than it is and is based on the theory that odd prices are perceived as significantly lower than even prices. It also creates the perception that the product is already discounted as much as it could be. Our target market could also possibly be on a strict budget at times. So instead of purchasing a case, a brush and a toothpaste separately for their upcoming trips, they'll be drawn to just buy it all in that one product as well. And lastly, the pricing reflects Oral-B's market position as a leader of dental products, hence a higher price, but still competitive relative to its competitors such as the Colgate Travel Pack, allowing its customers to interpret the Wanderbrush as higher quality due to its association with Oral-B.
To attract customers, Oral-B will use a pull strategy for the promotion of the Wanderbrush. One of the methods that we will use includes advertisements on the social media sites such as Facebook, which covers over 90% of our target market, where our ads will target people who have visited tourism pages. Other promotions on subscription to video services such as Foxtel, where advertisements will be featured during airings of travelling and holiday shows. We will also partner with Flight Centre and Contiki, which are popular among young tourists, where we will sponsor the Flight Centre Expo and Kontiki's 6-2 magazine to promote the Wanderbrush. Furthermore, we will be running limited time sales promotions, including discounts when purchasing our existing Oral-B products to entice customers to purchase products from Oral-B. Distributing the Wanderbrush will involve partnering with intermediaries such as Oral-B's existing retail partners, including Woolworths and Chemistry Warehouse, which are already popular with our target market, allowing us to reduce the number of interactions and streamline our distribution process, thereby increasing cost savings. To emphasize that this is a convenience product, Oral-B will now be selling the Wanderbrush at convenience stores such as 7-Eleven and within airports. Finally, Oral-B will partner with major e-commerce retailers such as Amazon Australia to distribute the Wanderbrush. This is a major step in reaching our target market, as over 86% of young Australians shop online at least monthly.
When budgeting this campaign, a total budget requirement of $500,000 would be needed in order to get the product manufactured, promoted, and distributed. Through the budgeting finance table, we expect a $200,000 investor pledge to help fund the product in addition to the $500,000. This is primarily due to the large amount of interest surrounding the product as of yet. Additionally, within our first year of sales, we aim to exceed 28,000 units sold in order to comfortably break even and allow for added revenue to pay back investors and fund the product further. We believe this is easily achievable due to Oral-B's positive brand image and its well-recognized status in the market. In total, we expect an annual expenditure to rest around $650,000.
So, how do we achieve our objects? Buy a pop-up stand that we will put in the common area for our target market. By doing that, we will be able to introduce the product as well to interact with our customers. This is really important to increase our database. By doing that, we can get the details of the customers and being able to send newsletters. We could also advertise our product in Sydney Airport, as many of the target market will be there. This is going to increase awareness as well as sales. We will also use premium offers and discount to furthermore increase our sales. Evaluation is important so we can adapt with the market and any changes. We will do so with customers' surveys and react to any kind of feedback.
So in conclusion, through the identification of our target market, a thorough understanding of our competitors, the execution of our specific promotion plan, and working through our cost analysis, we hope to achieve the sales and marketing objectives outlined earlier on. And some future recommendations that we have would be a customization of the brush through an online creator, as well as collaborations with other brands. This would just allow for more options for advertising. And lastly, some partnerships with hotels or hostels internationally would increase our customer base. Thank you very much for watching.